incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, do not lie. Don't lie. No lying around here, y'all. Okay, so we're not going to jump off this thing this time. Penalty for jumping off? $5,000? What's going on? Ah, shit, I don't know what happened. Let's try that. Ah, we missed the instructions. Okay. We're Stanley, and Stanley likes to press buttons. Now I don't know what to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Chill out, dude. I'm looking around. Try this door.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
What else can we click? Alright. I'm talking one more time, we'll go in. Alright. Guess he's done talking. Alright, we gotta go in. Hold on. Where's the meeting room at? Didn't you say go in the meeting room? Where's the meeting room? 4B6. What kind of number is that? Hey, 420? No?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Well, where am I supposed to
pick up well on cues from his environment?
I'm picking up on the clues. You're just not telling me what clue I need to pick up on. Where's the meeting room at? Never been here before. Oh, now we're backwards. Now we're going backwards. Pick up better. Is this a meeting room?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
For real?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Needs to be turned up a little bit more. Okay. Let's try there. Nice lounge. Almost banned Frozen. I almost banned Frozen there. Where I go?
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Look, dude, I'm exploring. He's gonna get so mad at me. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
All right.
Good job, Stanley.
Thank you.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. All right. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. Should we go to the meeting room this time? Shit, hold on. I'm lost. There we go. I was just seeing if the instructions were... Oh, shit. I don't know what I just hit. I was seeing if the instructions were right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we go on the door on the left this time? Or should we continue on the right like we were? It's up to me. We'll go left. We'll go left. Right? Oh, shit. They got me. They got me, Ski. Damn, they got me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How do you alter that? How to solve... Oh. Use slides to assure employees that everything's okay. Make sure your slide has a stick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel. I was reading that. Everyone's unique, y'all. Synergize. Monetize. Number of slides on this slide. Charts. Charts and slides. Slides. What else is there in here? Get Chris out of the broom closet. We gotta do that. I don't know why he keeps being in there. I have no idea why he keeps staying in the broom closet like that. Right. You like being in there?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I was looking for Chris. He said Chris was in the broom closet.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Shut up, dude. Just looking.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA, y'all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
What if he could hear me? What if I was giving him an explanation? He's like, that don't make sense.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Waiting on Chris.
I would have thought to mention it.
It was on the whiteboard, so it's on the story. It's part of the story. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been on the whiteboard.
This is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
He's getting some...
Your friends find this concerning.
All right, one more and then we'll go.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all, narrator?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
What's that?
You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
Because he's sarcasm mixed in next round.
Is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your
He don't shut up, does he?
physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human
Ain't
to
gonna
take their
stop, is
place
he?
at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, you too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Let's see. You gonna be mad again? Way too deep for a fucking closet? It's not that deep. It's a big building, man. Right. Where's the rest of my story at? Is he not gonna narrate no more? He not... He just locked me in here? I thought he locked me in here. I'm like, hold on. You say he got mad and left? He can't leave? Dude, if that would have locked me in there, that would have been crazy. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. That's just a light. That's just a light.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yeah.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
It's like the show The Leftovers.
As Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Yeah.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
So instructions don't matter.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, shit.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all.
Oh, we made a circle.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and
what's going on?
The voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for
Dude, we're going in circles.
Stanley is as awake right now
Exit.
as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him
We're going in
float amid the
circles.
magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
Wake up.
The press of the mattress on his
Some
back.
serious Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy
The
type of
fresh
dialogue.
air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up.
Let
he
me
thought to
wake
himself.
up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Let's push
I want
the
my
buttons.
apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life.
You ever seen this
exactly
ski?
the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
No,
I am okay.
I've only seen clips of it. Just clips. All
Stanley
right.
began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What is going on?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
That is Stanley.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got
You changed
dressed,
characters?
gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself,
Stanley.
and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance,
Is that Stanley?
just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky
You don't look
was
crazy.
to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Call
And then she
911.
turned and ran.
That bitch. Schizophrenia simulator. Hold on. Did I die? Because I didn't follow instructions? Did I die? Was that my life? She left me? That's not nice.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
What?
How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
It's because I went downstairs? I've already died twice.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
Wow. Yes, this room.
All right.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
That was.
Thank God, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. We're going to keep going over here. What we did last time. We won't
Stanley
jump.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, do not lie. Don't lie. No lying around here, y'all. Okay, so we're not going to jump off this thing this time. penalty for jumping off $5,000? Look, how are you going to charge someone $5,000 to die?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Hold on.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Ah, there we go.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
What?
To let her back into your life.
Who is she?
She's been waiting.
Who is she? Can I drive this? No? Oh, hell. That ain't good. It's dark.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
She calling me, though.
If you truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Can we put our faith in another? Unplug that bitch.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's...
Why did it do that?
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
What did I do?
Believe it.
You've never seen
I've
this?
not noticed it sooner. You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might
Plug
have
it back in.
negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch.
Oh, no.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Really? I got to do HR training?
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of
I got in trouble.
impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make?
Fire.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no
Fire.
time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational
32.
logic. If you find yourself speaking with
Fish.
a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse
fart?
why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
What
is
is
the
going
best
on?
part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin
More.
to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
True.
And the feeling should subside. At this
True
time,
that.
your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
We're gonna burn some houses down?
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Why do I want to go out? What if I just stay in? What if I just stay in? Can't unplug that one. Danger everywhere. Can't pick up the phone. Can't drive. How they do that? How do you get to forklifts like that? Or with another one? You don't think anything happens? Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Damn, why won't it let me out?
Make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately,
it won't let me out.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
They sure as shit put up a fence everywhere, didn't they? Let's go back. Oh, it won't let me go back. Dude, if it was gonna let me jump off, I was gonna jump off. They know me now? You think they know me? You think they know me? Why are we going all the way back to the beginning?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Let's do it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I think I broke the office. I broke the office. Back in. So now I gotta go on the left. Gotta go to the left. Come on, talk. I want to go to the left. We wanted anarchy. Right. All right, meeting room.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Nothing.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all my work?
No way.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
If it shut down the game.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Don't you dare.
I have to.
Don't you dare. It didn't shut it down. It faked. I was like, what if it actually closed the game?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Where am
My
I?
entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Ain't my
did you
fault,
think that would
dude.
be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to.
Stanley's
He understands
dead.
that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Yes, sir.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
How do you feel when I
That
drive
there's
off the
a
game?
world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure.
I have no idea what
you'll be up to the
happened.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got to.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite
It's
sure
just
you'll
like
be up to
going
the
back
task.
to the beginning.
Just follow
It
my
will
lead
not
and
let
you'll be
me.
Fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Right.
he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
All right, I guess we
That
gotta go on the
means choosing
left.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I broke the
All right.
game. I broke the
When
game.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
One more time. One more time. Just to double check. Triple check.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Yeah. All right. It's got tired of me. It's had enough of my
Behave
shit.
exactly
That's
as Stanley
crazy.
would. That means choosing responsibly and always.
It's hoping it
putting
slammed
the
shut
story
before you got
first.
to it.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I was
Just
hoping it to
follow my
yell
lead
at
and
me.
you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I was like, it ain't opening. All right, look, we did good. We did good. We know how to follow instructions.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
All right, we gotta go up to the boss's office this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right. What's this? Can I press anything? No? Oh shit.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
What is it?
Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
One, two, three, 4. 111. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He
Okay.
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
So I gotta say, do I say 1105 Night Shark? Is that how this
Sorry,
works?
is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Like, do I have to hit a button? Do I hit a button or is it just listening?
Fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
You didn't give me the
I asked you for this
instructions.
one single thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley
You
shows
respect
for
me,
his choices.
dude?
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want
I have no idea what just
what I
happened.
had to show
Sorry.
you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever
I'll try
the
that.
hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
What is going on?
Please, I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
That's the end?
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story
No way, it just ends like that.
decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you
We didn't even get to the red and the blue door. You never got that
work
ending?
together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
There's multiple endings. I broke it.
Never know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
I was hoping I could like make him walk through the right door.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna play again. We'll get another ending.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice.
I got tired of my shit. There's 46 endings?
That's all right.
Well, no wonder you've never gotten this.
For you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Maybe he wasn't sick of my shit. Look, dude, I was just following Brooke's advice. We're gonna speed run it. Is there a phone ringing?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Who is that? I'm single. Some random woman called me to tell me to pick up her damn groceries? I don't think so. No, you? Alright. He's not telling me to go anywhere.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh shit, okay, so it's at the
He
beginning.
stopped by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, we're gonna take the door on the left this time. We're gonna take the door on the
lounge was
left.
Sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business,
We're gonna take a left.
Stanley took the first
Never taking the
open door on
left.
his left.
Back to business.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Saw a big red button. Oh shit, don't take me to the beginning again.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Which way?
From here, it's, left.
Okay, that's the only chance I get. Or choice I get.
Oh, no. No,
Oh,
it's to the right.
shit.
My mistake.
Well, Pit, mate, that's a closet.
No, not the right.
Motherfucker.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Payback's a bitch.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left.
I'm stuck in here, ain't I?
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
What the heck? Fired? Who got fired?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story
What?
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What the hell?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
There's no
Stanley
phone
decided to
ringing.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's no phone call.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Nothing changed. We're at the two
Did you
doors.
change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
How do I get
Why
out?
am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know.
Did they always have two doors on the right? Or is that new?
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Well, this side. What? Oh shit, I'm lost. Oh, hey. You know what? Let's go right. Never lets us down. Right has never failed yet.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Shut up. This ain't the
Do you need
worst.
to restart the game again?
No, I got
I
it.
find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
I got
Let's
it.
give it a shot. Why not?
God bless. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
How you feeling in the
Stanley
hospitals?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, meeting room.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Oh
I
god.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Go back. Gotta go back. Computer was on? What computer was on? Oh, this computer? What did that do?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No,
Ah,
wait,
shit!
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way. and
What other
retrace
way?
our
There's no other
steps.
way. Where am I at now? Oh, good lord. Okay.
Now this-
Okay.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Me either.
Is this the story? I
Me-
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I don't know. Is it?
Do you remember, Stanley?
Where am I at?
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I won.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Bullshit.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
They don't have to know.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
Me
care
too.
what might happen this time. I have to restart.
God bless. Why does it keep restarting on me? All right, we won it.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Is this sad? It's sad. that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Alright. Wants us to go this way? You know we're going this way. You know we got to. We gotta see. We gotta see.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
He's leaving it up to the line. He quit. He quit. He straight up quit on me. I gotta go back to the line. Alright, we'll go back to the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well,
What?
I'd like to apologize.
What is going
Not
on?
sure where I was going with all that.
What's going on?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, that's loud. What is going on? This is loud. You don't remember eating shrooms? Oh, it was snuck in your coffee this morning.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What? Y'all got it? Y'all got the fern. Study it carefully. Study it carefully. Okay. Think I got it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Okay, hold on.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Where am I going?
Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
I followed the line.
We've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
God bless. Okay. I gotta do all that line again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure, let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
This looks
Just
good.
Me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Oh,
Whatever it might be, Stanley.
how did that work?
I'm ready for it.
We're gonna go right and then left.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should
No.
be fine.
We're following it. We're following it. This is a trippy-ass game. Like, if you were really stoned, this would be crazy.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Yay!
And here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that
What the
leads
fuck
here.
am I doing?
And that in turn means that our destination
I'm getting dizzy.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I think we have to go in there. The confusion ending? Did I get the confusion ending? What if we don't go? What if we just don't go in there? Or do I have to? Ain't gonna talk anymore? You've been playing the confusion ending for 16 minutes?
Oh, hold up, what's this? Confusion.
4-3 start, bit 3 start.
That's what this is. It's all one giant ending. And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8 times.
That's really how all this goes? It's
Where we at? Begin following the line.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
Again.
Am I just supposed to forget?
We're about to be
What
no
if I don't
longer in
wanna forget?
office, simply black
My
space.
mind goes blank.
Wander in the blackness.
On this thing, wall. Well,
Oh my
who
god.
consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Gotta find
I
a
want to
bookstore.
forget what's going on? I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
We might be right there.
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it?
We did it.
Break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something
No, so
happen?
we're on the 4-3 start, find the line again. Bit 3 start.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we're right in here.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
No,
I'm
not
quite
at all.
Sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life
We're in the
is about
table of
journey
contents,
and
buddy.
not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if
What was that? The hell is that noise? I feel like I'm doing good at this game.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. I thought we won.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Every time, baby. Every
This was
time.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So we're really at the beginning.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness.
First time.
Then, but eager to get back to
First
business,
time, baby.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Can't go that way. I feel like we're at the beginning.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Will do. You think he's gonna say anything, or is he just gonna chill? You think he'll actually say anything? He really might just give me all the time I need.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Am I gonna get the same ending if I go down there? I ain't trying to like win this right now. I want to wander around in blackness. Ooh. That wasn't there before. Hold on.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This is different.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What's
and
that?
so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Okay.
2845.
2845?
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. 2845.
I didn't work. His boss keeps a picture of me using the bathroom. That ain't cool.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
6969 did it.
With the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
420. Hold on, what opened? Oh, it opened up over there. Look at that. I did the code. I did the code and everything. Alright. Oh, I can't see. Oh shit, now I'm stuck. Oh my god. Y'all. Okay, hold on. I'm legit stuck. It's all black. I don't know what I'm looking at. All right, that's a wall. I think that's a wall. There we go. There we go. Found it. Okay. It's not giving me many options on this one. What the hell just happened?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Let's go back up. Don't work. It don't work. Oh, okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope, not doing that.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, do we do mind control or violent death?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
We can't go. I'm scared I'm gonna die. I'm honestly a little scared I'm gonna die. I'm back.
Of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No.
Nope. Still on board with death?
Yep. Yep. Nah, I don't know. But mind control? Death. 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 Or death. See what it says. Going back down. Going back down. You're not gonna talk? Alright. Guess we'll go mind control. Death is just the last act of life. Oh man, there ain't nothing to be scared of. He didn't say how violent it would be.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
We already been in here.
Himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, I can't go back to death. Can we jump to our deaths? What if it allowed me to jump? Like right there, just get out. About did. What the hell? Oh, there's a button.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
No, the button.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I ain't trying to win. Told her boss had videos of me. That's okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He
Where are we
couldn't
going?
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his
Where are we even
entire
going?
life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
How do you turn it on?
Would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do you turn it on? Turn it on, the big red button? See, I'm afraid that's going to turn it off. I'm afraid it's going to turn... I want to turn it on. It says it's
When at
off.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you
What just happened?
go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If
I'm
you
leaving.
want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
What?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are sent to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
I have 3
your
attempts
time to
remaining.
shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
What?
Shape it to your
Oh, I got
heart's
1
desires.
attempt.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
What?
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy.
I just wasted an
Mere
attempt.
moments until the bomb goes
0521.
off. What precious moments each
0521.
one of these. More time to talk about you, about me.
What do these
Where we're
do?
going.
There's so many
What
buttons.
it means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
05?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are.
Is there a 0
A moment
button?
of solace before you're obliterated. All right.
Fail-safe?
Good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Oh!
Raised them.
What do I
Turned
do?
off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that
3.
was merely in this
3.
instance of the story.
So that's probably
Sometimes
4
when I
over
did
there.
it,
That's
I simply
5.
let you sit there in your office.
Is there a 0?
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Right,
Other
8008.
times, I let the office
This ain't a
sit into
time
the
for
ground,
boobs.
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
All right, let's hit 1.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
1.
Watching you try to make sense of everything,
1.
take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next
broke it.
run will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Shut up.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Ow!
Doesn't grow.
Why'd I do that?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Exactly.
Or did you just assume when you saw that
There's a
timer
4 up
that
there.
something in this room was
There's a
capable of
4.
turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Let's go hit the 4.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door.
That was an office code. Try 2845. There's not an 8.
Why would you
I got
think that,
1 through
Stanley?
5.
That this video game can be beaten? One solved?
I got 1 through
Any
5.
idea what your purpose in this place is?
My fail-safe ain't working.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're
Shut
only
up!
still playing instead of watching a cutscene. because
Try
I
1, 2, 3,
watch
4.
every
I don't have
moment
time.
You're powerless.
Oh, I don't have time.
To see you made humble. This is
Oh,
not a
okay.
challenge.
We'll try that.
It's a tragedy.
It's 0521 is the number on the
But I'm going
on
to
the
destroy
wall,
it
and there's not a
so
0.
you can't.
I got 30 seconds. Okay, we could do it. We could do it.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Shit.
seconds until a big boom.
Wait.
And then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will
What does
you
that
cling
say?
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Goodbye, employee.
Choice.
Oh,
Can or don't. It's all the same to
a little bit more time on the
All
clock.
a joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
It didn't work. It didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4 did not work. We tried.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I want to know what the... At least it was painless, yeah.
To admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded.
We can try
in
death.
his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section.
We can try
walked
death.
straight ahead to the opposite door.
Is there a way to get that, like to figure that out?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Like I wonder if it was like in any of this stuff.
Disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Y'all. Why they hating? Why is the game hating on me? How you gonna lock the broom closet up? How you gonna lock the broom closet up?
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't like that, you know?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Meditate. Time to meditate. Breathe in.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Hold.
Stanley calmly walked forward
And
into
breathe
the
out.
opened passageway.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Let me out! Going death. Going to death.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
On
Mind
death.
Control
On
Facility.
death.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
Is
the
escape.
truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
He's lying. He's lying. You can't do that. You know how much paperwork's involved if
The
you
door
kill a
behind him
worker?
was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I ain't doing
At
it.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm fine. What the fuck?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What's going on? Let me out!
See the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and
No!
short life. Farewell, Stanley.
You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. What?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, we're all right. We're okay. We made it. What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Getting whiplash?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I can't hit a button? Maybe this was payback for firebottling the blind guy? I never did that. Never did that. Alright, hold on. Button sounds. Okay, we got the credits. So it does nothing when you turn off the computers? Guess we go this way. Set a blind guy on fire? No, dude, never. That is a mean thing to do. A war zone. Warned up in a battlefield fighting aliens? Well, that's cool. Is this like all about the game? Will the game feature kappa bars, narrator emails? Are you a rock? Okay. Check out over here. The office. Oh, there's a timer. What happens at the end of the timer? Gonna rank? Nothing. Meeting room. I'm so lost. Now I gotta get out of here? Game is now paused. Begin the game. Resume the game. What? Ooh, exit. Countdown desk. So I wonder if that 15 seconds counts down if I can hit the button. Oh, shit. Hit the button. Let's see. See if we hit the button. Can't hit the button, okay. We go exit?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Can't see nothing.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...